A Drink with the Hurricane, the home care sales and marketing talk show that discusses all things growing your home care business.
Social media. Let's talk a little bit about that. So social media is something that I probably didn't use as much as I could have or should have when I was doing marketing, because we weren't faced with a pandemic when we had to think outside of the box of trying to get noticed or having reasons to drop by or connect or what have you. But a year ago, when we were faced with a pandemic, I really started thinking about how can we use social media a little bit better to get noticed in our accounts. And I've got dual monitors here, so I'm going to be kind of looking through one of my my assisted livings that I marketed to and with, as I'm just going through some suggestions for the social media. So what I would recommend everybody doing is your list of top accounts. If you haven't already gone through each one of them and searched for their social media, their Facebook page, or maybe they have a LinkedIn page, search for those and like or follow every one of them. So that way they start showing up in your news feed. But because Facebook is weird and formulas and strange, they're not always going to pop up in your news feed. I would say schedule yourself time. Sorry, I just shook my desk. Schedule yourself time each week in your marketing efforts. I would probably put this in when I did my schedule, like my drop by visit time, schedule time for social media. So even if it's like 10 minutes a day, right away in the morning or right away at night, search by name on Facebook each one of your accounts. So you can actually go in and look at the posts that have happened over the week and see what's kind of new and happening in your account. So definitely take time to search them out and read through them. One of the things that you're going to be looking for is, are they doing anything with their residents? Are they taking pictures of any activities that they're doing with their residents right now? So I'm taking a look at one of my accounts here in Iowa, and it must be referring to opening day of baseball, because there's a post of pictures of their residents with baseballs and one of those little, I don't know, it's a little setup with holes in them so you can throw a baseball in to earn points. And so it's talking about a game of baseball. So I know that they're engaging their residents in things. So when you see something like that, maybe that's going to spark an idea for you of an activity that you could offer to sponsor without actually having to be in the building if they're not allowing people in right now. But maybe you could take some sort of materials. Maybe you could Google some sort of other toss games or throw games and connect with that activity director and say, hey, I saw that you did something like this on Facebook, and it made me think that maybe your residents would like to do another activity like that. And then you could go and deliver it and drop it off. So that's your opportunity to have a connection. And then always, anytime you're in front of whoever it is, think forward to your next step and your next want or ask. If you haven't met somebody in that account, but now you're face to face with the activity director because they came outside to pick up this whatever that you dropped off. Maybe you say, I've been talking with you for 2, 3 months, 6 months. I've never met your executive director. Is he or she available? Maybe you could give me an introduction to them. Or maybe you haven't had a lunch and learn with them yet because they were all closed down on lockdown, and they weren't thinking forward to do a Zoom presentation. So when you're in front of that activity director, you can say, I've really been wanting to meet with the entire team to bring you lunch or to bring you breakfast and talk a little bit about our dementia care program and how we can maybe wrap around some of the services that you guys provide if there's ever an opportunity. Maybe you're having people have difficulty with time of day confusion, and you could use some of our services at that time. I'd love an opportunity to talk to your team about that. Do you think you can help me arrange that? So you're leveraging the things that you're doing for your next ask. So go in prepared to see what that is.